So I'm glad that we started the day off on the topic of robotics, and that we are thinking about this from a perspective of how this affects people like us. And as you can see from these recent videos from the DARPA Grand Challenge, we still have a way to go for robotics. There is progress, but it's not quite as swift as we had hoped. The new initiative is, as Kostas mentioned, has been designed to focus specifically on the interactions with people and robots. And we're very fortunate to have a tremendous group of faculty from the 4 campuses that include 75 faculty, and with their students, it's over 300. And we just did a test this summer that we estimated that on Google Scholar, we found over 1,000 articles that have been written by the affiliated faculty in the last year and a half alone. So there's quite a bit of activity. One of the things that's very, very exciting to us is the trend, the new wave in deep learning. And this has been a major movement around the world. There's an enormous amount of progress, which you're going to hear about today. And basically what this has made a huge success in vision and speech recognition. And the challenge and the thing we want to talk about right now is how this will affect robotics. And robotics is a little harder in general. The idea is that rather than dealing supervised learning or unsupervised learning, for robotics we really have to address reinforcement learning. And there's a number of nuances, which you'll hear about this morning, that make that particularly hard. But there is hope. And we have some of the world's experts here on this panel. We have there's a system called Café, a piece of software that's actually being used around the world that was developed by Trevor, who's here, Trevor Darrell. And there's a paper that was cited very widely that came out this summer with Peter and Trevor on applying deep learning to robotics. So the question is that we want to discuss right now is, will deep learning revolutionize robotics? This is the big open question. It's a very potent and powerful question, and I think we don't know at this point. It's not known. I should mention parenthetically that we decided not to, just to make this very special, that the panel will be live here and will not be webcast. So this revolution will not be televised. Sorry, I had to get that in there. All right, so without any further ado, I'm going to switch over to, this is the order of the panelists, and they're all so well known that they don't need introduction. But I will say Anka, we're super happy about Anka because she just joined the faculty from UC Berkeley, where she is a superstar in the area of human-robot interaction. So with that, I'm going to let things kick off with Jitendra, Professor Jitendra Malik.